Hello everyone, in this video what we are going to see is how to create a drop-down menu with the help of CSS. This video is purely with the help of CSS. We don't have to do anything with JavaScript. Let me show you. The simple trick lies on the HTML. This is a hint which I would like to say. As you can see, we have a main container main menu which has all the anchor tag, home, news, and please note whatever content in which in this case I want the contactors to hold all the drop down links. So what I did is I choose the contact link and placed it inside a main container. I choose the contact link which I would like to apply all the links, drop down links to it. So I will choose a container which holds the contact, and then inside the contact, it is not inside, after the contact I would like to have all the links which I needed for the drop down. So let's say I have a div. Inside the div I have all the links which is inside the drop down. So I gave a class drop down content. I hope this is clear. The first is the menu, which is the container class for all the anchor tag, and second one is I want to choose which link should hold all the drop down content. In my case, the contact link holds all the drop down content, so the contact is inside a container tag which I named drop down container, and after the drop down and after the link I would like to have another container which holds all the anchor tag for the drop down, which I placed inside a div and gave the class dropdown content. I hope this is pretty clear. Now it's time for the CSS. The part of CSS is very small, whereas we need to understand only the HTML. If you understood HTML, you are 70% done for creating the drop-down menu. Okay, choose the main container. I'm going to give the background color of black. Choose the main container, and inside the container choose the anchor tag. I would like to give the color of the anchor tag as white, and I would like to remove the underline. For that, text decoration none is the right one to remove the underline. Refresh it, you'll see the difference. Okay, the next thing is I would like to float left all the anchor tag. To apply float left, what happens is you will see a difference, it disappears. For that, I would like to add overflow hidden on the main container. In order to use float, we need to place overflow on the main container, and after the each anchor tag should have a padding of 10 pixel on all the sides, top, bottom, left and right. Refresh it. Fine. Now it's time to style the drop down content. What I need is I want these blog, achievement, contact us, and inquiry to be inside the not inside, right below the contact. So choose a class which holds all the anchor tag for the drop down and give the position absolute, and give the position for top of 35 pixel would be right. And it is visible, it is right here, right below here. You cannot see the color, that's the reason. So choose the container for the drop down, and inside the anchor tag give the background color of each anchor tag as black. Fine, now you got it. Now we don't want to float all the links to left. For that, float none is a call you have to do it, and give the display. Since anchor tag is an inline element, I am overriding it with the help of display block right below, one below the other, and choose the drop down container and float it to left, so you will get the proper position. Float left, and that's it. Now this is fine. I want to display only when I hover on the contact. For that, I will manually place drop down none, drop down container, display colon none. It is invisible. Uh, Not the drop down container, but the drop down content. Please note drop down content. For this, I am specifying display none. Let me place it right below so that we won't get any confusion. Fine. It is when I hover. Now what I need is when I hover on the container, I want the child container to visible. It is pretty simple. When I hover on the container of the drop down, hover, I want the child container. The child container here is this one, to visible. The opposite of display none is display block. Fine. This is what we need, and the final thing is I want a hover effect. Hover background as red. You will see a quick transition. I don't need a quick transition, I need a smooth transition. For that I'll use the transition property. One second. Refresh it. Fine. The slow transition takes place. But if you will be seeing that is a mistake. You can increase it by 40 pixel so that it comes a little down. Fine. I hope this is clear. Thank you for listening.